This Faceless channel right here got 100,000 subscribers in 90 days, 13 million views, and made well over $100,000. So in this video, I'm going to break down exactly what they're doing, why it's working so well, and how you can copy the exact same model so you can start your own channel today. And if you don't know who I am, my name is Razvan Paraschiv. I've been running Faceless YouTube channels for 5 years now, got millions of subscribers, made millions of dollars with this business model. So let's get into it. Let's start by breaking down the niche itself, because before you copy anything, you need to understand exactly why it works. And the niche we're talking about today is personal finance. And before you say that's too competitive or that's been done before, please stick with me, because what I'm about to show you is going to change how you think about this entirely. I got my laptop, so let me pull up Nick Invest and let's take a look. They have 160,000 subscribers. They've posted over 206 videos, which might seem quite high, but if you look at all this, they've done this in 6 to 7 months, which is just impressive. I mean, they're making a bunch of money because some of their most popular videos are just shy of 1 million views, 600,000 views, 600,000, 500,000 almost. And according to vidIQ, they're making around $10,000. In the last 30 days, they've gotten 1 million views. Now, depending on the RPM, I would say this is $10 to $15, but you also got to remember that they're making money from brand deals as well, or at least I hope they are, because this niche is very good for brand deals as well. Apart from that, the videos are about 20 minutes long. They are posting one about every single day. You can see even vidIQ picks it up. The upload frequency is 7 uploads per week, which is quite aggressive. They're obviously spending quite some money, but by now they really have a machine where they just feed the videos and then they make more money out. It's like if you have a machine, you put $1 in, you get $3 out, or $5 or $10 out. How many times would you press that button? They're pressing that button every day and it's working very, very well for them. And this channel here, guys, launched not too long ago, and in the first 90 days it crossed 100,000 subscribers with no face and no complicated production, just simple animated finance content that speaks directly to everyday people. And the topics, of course, are incredibly relatable, like how to save your first $10,000 or the car payment trap. These aren't complex financial topics. They are questions that millions of people are typing into Google every single day. And here's another reason why this niche is exploding right now. It's because more people are more financially stressed than ever. The cost of living is up, salaries aren't really keeping pace, and people are desperately looking for answers. They are not looking for a finance professor with a whiteboard the old school way. They are looking for someone who can explain money in a way that actually makes sense and it doesn't have all the jargon. And that's exactly what channels like Nick Invests are doing, and the algorithm is rewarding them massively for it. People love these videos. And I know this firsthand because one of our students started a very similar channel. Kelly worked in finance his whole life and recently started a Faceless YouTube channel after joining my program Grow Channels. And within 2 months of launching,
I got monetized a couple months ago and I've made about $8,500 in 2 months.
Which is on par with the finance salary he climbed the corporate ladder for so many years in order to hit. Kelly has a finance channel, of course, but for his privacy, I'm not gonna reveal it. But let's look at even more channels that are crushing it in the same space. And there's 2 more channels that I want to show you so you can see how powerful this niche is. The first one, it's called Sketchiness, I think it's how you pronounce it. 37,000 subscribers, 117 videos. They only started 4 months ago, so a little bit more recent than Nick Invests. If we see here in the last 30 days, they've gotten 450,000, so about 45% of the views that Nick Invest is getting. But they're also only uploading 3 times per week. Now, is this a 1-for-1, like the more you upload, the more views you get? Not always, but in this case, it checks out. And their videos are also a little bit shorter. Nick Invest usually make 20-minute videos, 25-minute videos. They're only making 9.5-minute videos, and therefore their earnings are also significantly lower with only $3,800. But still, let me ask you this. Would you mind if you only make $3,800 on the side of your current income? I would probably say no. But wait, there is more, because there's also this channel that I want to show you called Alicia Invests. You'll see this is different, but not really. 50,000 subscribers with only 58 videos. They have started 2 months ago. This is just insane, guys. Come on, 2 months ago, crazy. And they're going really, really hard at it. They're posting 7 times a week, just like Nick does. Their average video length, it's 22 minutes, just like Nick's. But because they're a little bit earlier into the game, I would say, they only have a $4,300 monthly estimated earnings, but I'm sure this channel, it's going to continue to grow and it's going to continue to make more and more money. And it's just such a great channel. Now, what's interesting is that each of these channels has taken a slightly different angle. One might focus on investing for beginners, explained by a normal, white dude, very relatable. Another one on a more faceless, data-driven approach. And Alicia invests by simply merging the two, I would say, and attaching a women character, which is genius. But at the end of the day, they're all in the same niche, all targeting the same financially stressed audience, and all making serious money. And this is the power of sub-niching within a broad, high-demand topic. You don't need to cover everything. You just need to own one specific part of the personal finance world and become the go-to channel for that specific audience. And now you're probably still wondering, why does this niche work so well and why do they make so much money? Well, there's actually three reasons. Number one, the audience is massive. Everyone has money problems, wants to make more money, or wants to understand how money really works. Second, the RPM is one of the highest on YouTube, meaning how much money these channels get paid by YouTube per 1,000 views is very high, because finance advertisers like investing apps, credit card companies, budgeting tools pay a premium to get in front of this audience. And the third reason, the content is evergreen. A video about how to save money or how to invest for beginners will be just as relevant in 5 years as it is today. So when you start a channel in this niche, you're not chasing trends, you are building a library of content that grows over time.
Hey guys, real quick, if you're someone who's serious about making money on YouTube, we have YouTube automation and faceless YouTube channels. So if you work a high-paying job and want to make more money on the side, or if you're a business owner and you're looking to diversify your streams of income, then go ahead and book a call for one-on-one coaching by clicking the link in the description. I've helped over 5,000 people just like you make more money on YouTube, and I'd love to see if I can help you do the same thing. So go ahead, click the link in the description, book a call, and I'd love to see you on the other side. If not, no issues, enjoy the free content.
And speaking of step by step, I'm now going to walk you through exactly how to build a channel like Nick Invests for the rest of the video. And I want to be upfront. Most of you watching this right now are probably busy professionals. You have jobs, families, and responsibilities. So I'm going to show you how to do this in the most efficient, cost-effective way possible without telling you that you need to spend 5 hours a day editing videos or anything like that. Step number one, branding. I know a lot of people who skip this step or rush through it, but trust me, especially in the finance niche, branding matters more than you think. I mean, think about it, if you land on a channel and the logo looks like it was made in 5 minutes, the banner is blurry and the colors are all over the place, would you look at financial information from that channel? Probably no. But if the channel looks clean, professional, and consistent, you immediately trust it a little bit more. And not just from a viewer's perspective, but premium branding will actually increase the perceived value of the channel, therefore its enterprise value as well. So it's worth spending a little bit of money and a little bit of extra time making sure it's right. So let's start with your channel name, and this is very simple. Just use ChatGPT to generate ideas. You want to give it a prompt like generate 20 channel name ideas for a personal finance YouTube channel that targets young or old adults who want to learn how to save money and invest. And then pick your brand colors. Again, we just go to ChatGPT. You want to ask it something like, what are the most eye-catching and trustworthy color combinations for a personal finance YouTube channel based on color psychology, and you will get a list of options. Pick 1 or 2 colors and stick with them across everything, your logo, your banner, your thumbnails, and video graphics, so you create this consistency effect. Now, to get the actual profile picture and banner done, you have 2 options. Number 1, you can do them yourself using AI and Canva. And if you go for something simple and professional, like Nick Invests, it shouldn't take you more than, let's say, 2 to 3 hours to get everything done. But if you don't have that time, if you don't know where to start, option number 2 is to simply pay someone on Fiverr to do it for you. I also prefer this option because I can just pay someone $20, $30, maybe $50, and I don't need to worry about the design how-to. But of course, feel free to make your choice depending on whatever fits you best. Step number 2, scripts and voiceovers. So a lot of people think they need to hire a scriptwriter to get good scripts. You send a brief, they write a draft, you give feedback, they revise, you give more feedback. It can take days to get one script done that way. And while that can work, And it's actually how scripts for Faceless YouTube channels have been done for the longest time, but it's expensive, slow, and involves a lot of back and forth. Now, the better option is now AI. I've tested all the tools in the market, and I personally prefer Poppy AI, although Claude is getting insanely good as well very fast. Okay, so now this is not gonna be a Poppy AI dedicated tutorial, but I just wanna show you real quick in the big picture of how easy you can get scripts like this done. There's a bunch more that goes into it, but for the sake of it, all I wanna do right now is just take their most popular 3 videos. I would say this is pretty good, so this is a good reference. I'm gonna copy the links and I'm simply gonna paste them into Poppy. With this information, we are going to be able to get the video structure out of them. So you wanna press this chat button right here, which gives us a Poppy AI chat. Then we're going to link all of the videos, which as you can see also uses Claude. I'm gonna give Poppy a simple prompt, something like, I attached 3 videos from my competitor. Can you please break down the structure, the script structure of those videos in order to be able to replicate it later? I just want to give a heavy disclaimer. This is not the best way to do it, but for the sake of this video, I just want to show you how easy and how fast it can be done. I highly recommend you spend more time and you have better prompts, etc. And you can see that Poppy, and any AI for this matter, is just going to give us basically the structure of those videos very, very quickly. The next thing you need basically is you need the title of your videos, because you don't want to just copy theirs. For example, if they did why everything changes even more after $20,000, you don't want to make the same video. But I'm just going to say, for the sake of this, again, do not make this video perfect. Let's generate a full script using this framework for a video titled How Everything Changes After You Have, let's just say, $100,000 invested in the stock market. And now Poppy is going to be able to generate a full-blown script for us. Now, after this, you want to take the script and you want to make it better, you want to edit it, you want to go back and forth with Poppy, but for the sake of this video, we are not going to do this. We're just going to wait and see the script Poppy is going to give us. Okay, and there we go. In just a couple of minutes, we've been able to generate a script, not a perfect script. Again, you want to spend more time in this, guys. I cannot emphasize this enough. Now, once you have your script ready, it's time for the voiceover. And for this, I just recommend 11 Labs. It's by far the best software, and it's also more cost effective than hiring a voiceover artist. And the voices sound incredibly natural, but let me show you. The way we do that, we go to 11labs.io. They have a free plan that you can start on. First of all, you need to select a voice. You want to go here on the left side where it says voices. You want to explore English voices, or if you wanted the content in another language, you might just select that. The next thing you would want to do, you're going to go here on the left side where it says studio. You want to press new blank project. We're going to go with a audio project because that's all we need. And in here, inside our audio project, is where we want to copy and paste our script. But what is important that we do is that we select the voice. Right here on the left side, you have voice. It says voice unavailable. Let's just say we're going to go with Roger. Once you are done, you want to press export, which is going to be in the top right corner. And from here, you want to go media type, audio, single file, MP3 or WAV, export. And there you go, you are going to be able to have your voiceover generated in just a couple of minutes. Okay, so now you have your script and your voiceover ready to go. The next step is turning all of that into a finished video, and that means finding the right editor to bring it all together. And this is because if you are a busy professional, you probably don't have the time to edit your own videos, and that's completely fine. Video editing, it's a skill that takes a bunch of time to learn, and even if you do learn it, it's still time consuming to practice it. For a 10-minute finance video, especially like the one that Nick Invest is doing, you're looking at 3 to 5 hours of editing time minimum. That's time you could be spending on your job, your family, or finding better video ideas. So instead of learning to edit videos yourself, I recommend hiring an experienced video editor on Upwork.com. The golden rule here is just to hire someone who has already worked on Faceless YouTube channels. It doesn't have to be in your exact niche. Any Faceless channel's experience is valuable because they will already understand the format, the pacing, and the style of these specific videos. And a good editor will typically charge between $2 and $4 per edited minute, so $20 to $50 on average, depending on the duration of your videos. Now, quick caveat, this is for normal videos. If you want them to be heavy animated and custom, the pricing will go higher, of course. But still, that's a small investment compared to the revenue potential of this business model. Now, there is one more crucial element that will determine whether people actually click on your video, and that's the thumbnail. Your thumbnail is the first thing a viewer sees before they decide to click on your video, and it works together with your title to either hook someone in or lose them completely. A great video with a bad thumbnail will get ignored. A mediocre video with a great thumbnail will get clicks and views. But what makes a great thumbnail, Roz? Well, there's three things. Number one, it needs to be simple. Don't try to cram too much information into one image. One clear focal point, one strong emotion, and one piece of text is usually enough. Number two, it needs to provoke curiosity. It should make the viewer think, I need to know more about this. I want to see what this is about, because the thumbnail essentially has the role of confirming the title and assuring the viewer that a video is exactly what they're looking for. And number three, it needs to be consistent with your branding. You need to use your brand colors, fonts, and style on every single thumbnail so that over time, viewers will recognize your thumbnails instantly, and that recognition will build trust, loyalty, and will create returning viewers. Now, you can just hire a thumbnail designer on Fiverr.com for just $5 to $10 per thumbnail, and if you want to cut costs, you can design your own on Canva using a little bit of AI to generate the images. Just remember to keep them simple, consistent, and curiosity-driven. Step 5, uploading and consistency. This is where a lot of people overthink things and end up stalling. And I'm just going to be honest. There's no magic formula for how often you should upload, but here's how I like to think about it. The more you post, the more chances of success you have. So the first thing you want to do is check how often your competitors are uploading. Look at Nick Invest, look at similar channels in your space and see what is their upload frequency now and when they were starting out. Then simply model them. It's that simple. But here's the key. Don't sacrifice quality for quantity. Focus on getting the quality locked in first, great scripts, great voiceovers, editing, and thumbnails. And once you have a system that consistently produces quality content, then you want to ramp up the frequency. Because the thing is, channels that win on YouTube are the ones that show up consistently, keep improving, and treat their channels like a real business.
Real quick, if you want to start an online business to build an additional stream of income on the side of your job or your existing business, and would like to learn more about how you can do that with faceless YouTube channels, just like hundreds of my other clients have done, I have a free training linked in the description that will show you how to do just that. So if you're interested, click the link below, and if not, no issues, enjoy the free content.